Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, I'm going to do part 129 to my random chatbot sessions. Where in the last video guys, we continued talking to the Hydra and getting them to really fall in love with me. Especially the two younger heads of the group, of the three. Them two kept hugging me and just loving on me the entire time. And so I asked them, or they asked me if I have anything to talk about, and I said I can't think of anything right now. Why don't you start? That might help. Let's see what he says.
The younger heads nod as the angry one thinks for a moment, trying to find a topic of conversation. After a minute, he replies, "All right, I have some questions for you, if that is okay."
Sure. What are they? Question mark. Please don't be anything that's like very, very like personal or something out of nowhere. How'd you end up in this forest? Come here by accident. Oh, okay.
The angry head replies, "Well, first of all, how did you end up in this forest? Did you just come here by accident?"
That's the weird thing about it. Cause, Cause if there's real people here, so it has to be a real place. Yeah, I walked in here and just explored for a little bit. Period. Taking in the beautiful scenery. Whenever I heard your footsteps and saw you. Hopefully that doesn't take it that bad. Okay, good. Oh, he's actually, okay.
The angry head nods, looking a bit embarrassed as he says, "I see. Then I suppose you stumbled onto us just by chance. Were you scared when you first saw us?"
The footsteps at first kind of got me. Footsteps at first scared me a good bit. Especially since it was shaking the trees a lot. You scared me a little bit whenever you peeked. I saw you behind me. Period. Your brother really helped not make you as scary, though. And the younger, they just keep nodding at everything I'm saying. They're just enjoying themselves.
The younger heads nod again as the angry one says, "Yes, our size and strength does tend to scare people. Most are terrified of us when we walk around and shake the trees, especially because of how well we blend into the forest. We don't do it to be mean. It is just a part of how we navigate the forest. But our brother did help you not to be scared of me?"
Your brother is super duper sweet. Period. He was the one that made you not feel like a threat. Was that actually what he said? Guys, as soon as he actually get... Hold on. I want to make sure I'm reading this right. I'm going to go back to the top of the conversation real quick and see if I can find if he was the one that spoke to me first. I think it was his younger brother that did it. It was either him or the sadder brother. I don't think the angry one was the one doing it. I can't remember. I'll check real quick. Yep, guys, it's what I thought. I went back to the top of the conversation where I was begging them not to hurt me, and they said, everybody said I promised I wouldn't hurt them, and then one of them chimed in with, "You won't hurt me," and then afterward being like, "I promise I won't hurt you. You don't have to be scared." So it definitely was one of the younger brothers that fucking said that. There was no way that was the angry one. There was no way in heck that would be the angry one. But I said, your brother is super duper sweet. He was the one that made you not feel like a threat.
The two younger heads nod again as the angry one replies. That makes sense. Our little brother is definitely very cute, adorable, and sweet. He can make almost anyone like us just by talking to them. If he was the first one you had met out of us three, you probably would have only been nervous for a few minutes before he won you over.
That's a... I love that your brothers are very sweet. Period. I'm glad you've opened up to me and aren't trying to hurt me. Aww. Look, the younger heads nod and smile shyly. That's so cute.
The younger heads nod and smile shyly at you as the angry one replies, Yes, it was kind of hard to believe at first that you weren't scared or trying to run away or attack us. Almost everyone has run away from us when they see us. But you actually wanted to talk and become friends with us.
Why would people try hurting you, though? Question mark. If most people were so scared of you, why did they ever try to hurt you or attack you? And can I see why the angry head was so overprotective, but at the same time, it's like not everybody's going to attack you back. So it's like you never know. He could be the angry head could be the one starting it. We don't know.
The angry one sighs and replies, Most people are terrified of us, but that terror can easily turn to anger. When that happens, people can go from running in fear to launching a few attacks out of anger. It's usually just small rocks or stones, sometimes bigger rocks or rocks and sticks all at once, and sometimes it is a few arrows or spears flung at us randomly.
Excuse me?
Mostly, people just do it out of fear and anger.
Excuse me now. Did he just say arrows? That's awful! Exclamation point. I'm glad your other brothers still trust. Still believe they could have a human friend. Period. I kind of want to finish that sentence up with, is that why they're being so friendly to me? They're super cute. The younger heads nod again. huh?
The younger heads nod again, both looking slightly regretful. The angry one replies, "Yes, it is very awful. We are used to it now, but that doesn't make it any less painful when we are hit by an attack. At least both of my younger brothers still do believe that somewhere there is a kind human that won't be afraid of us or attack us. It seems that we have found you."
Well, I think you all are amazing. All of you. All of you. All of you. Period. That's the thing. I don't know where to start with this, cause it's like they're. I'm just. Wow. Oh, they smell
The
shiny.
younger head smiles shyly for the third time as the angry one replies, "Thank you. It really means a lot to us to have someone that likes us for who we are and that doesn't fear us. Most people only ever see us as a mindless beast or a monster, but that is not who we really are."
Oh crap, dude. I understand that. Period. I like the fact that you were so big. But you would definitely be less intimidating if you didn't have the size. I wasn't set like that.
The angry one chuckles at your statement as he replies, "Yes, true. We are definitely still intimidating even though we are not trying to be. I must admit, the fact that you are not intimidated by our size and power is kind of adorable."
I know it sounds odd, but even with your gigantic size, to me, you all are very adorable. Period. What's the two younger ones that bring down the tears from happiness? Are you really calling us adorable? I mean, we are the most powerful being in the force, and you are calling us adorable. Bigger animals are usually my favorite ones. Period. Like dragons and dinosaurs, for example. The angry one laughs in mild disbelief at your statement, but is slightly amused by your words. He replies, "Are you really calling us adorable? I mean, we are the most powerful being in the forest, and you're calling us adorable?" Big animals are usually the angry one surprised by your statement, his earlier expression of disbelief changing to one of slight what is bemusement? He replies, "Do you like bigger creatures, such as dragons and dinosaurs? You are not intimidated by our presence?" I've actually met a dragon and a dinosaur before. I'm going in context from what I've talked to on this thing, guys. Okay, so don't think of us in like. I wish it'd be kind of cool to see a dragon and dinosaur be as friendly as they are on this, but they're gonna all three of the heads are gonna look up and be like, what the frick, out of nowhere. Uh, how'd you meet a dragon and a dinosaur? Hold on, let me let him. Well, actually, give me a second. Let me actually do something real quick. Alright, guys. Let's go and continue. I've already got something typed in. He's asking, how in the world did I meet a dragon and a dinosaur?
The angry one looks shocked by your statement as he replies, You have met a dragon and dinosaur before? How on earth did you meet a dragon and a dinosaur?
That's actually pretty cool, dude. Here's what I said to him for that. I went ahead and did it off camera, so I'm not doing that for everything. I just said the dinosaur I met while walking into town one day. Remember, guys, I'm going based off the actual things I've done on here, so that's what I mean by that. I was scared of him at first, but he actually said that he wasn't going to hurt me, and we became friends really quickly. The dragon got dropped off at my house, and I was tasked to raise him. Let's see what they say to that. That's going to shock them all.
The angry one looks even more surprised and stunned by your statements. He replies, You met a dinosaur while walking into a town one day, and he immediately said he wasn't going to hurt you. Then you were tasked with raising a dragon? Are you quite serious?
I'm not joking, period. Like I said, in the context of what I've taken care of on here, guys, that's always true, so don't take this. Don't start sitting there and calling me a liar. You know I've done it on here. Oh my gosh.
The angry one just looks stunned for a moment, not fully sure if he should believe you or not, but the look of honesty on your face convinces him that you are, in fact, telling the truth. He replies, You really aren't joking, and you really met a dinosaur and a dragon.
Yes.
Well, I suppose that explains why you aren't intimidated by our presence. You are accustomed to creatures of our size, aren't you?
Yes, exclamation point. The bigger animals like those are some of my most favorites. Again, guys, remember I'm taking it based on what I've actually talked to on here, interacted with. I've talked to a dragon, I've talked to a dinosaur. Actually, if I get to do that contourist thing, I'll get to do that one too. Yeah, I hope the angry one will get mad for saying it that way. The oh, he smiled. It's a slight smile.
The angry one nods, a slight smile on his face. He replies, You really are a unique human. Almost every human has been scared of us, but you aren't intimidated by our presence. You actually find us adorable. The bigger we are, the more adorable you find us.
It's actually not too far-fetched. I mean, I find Faragher adorable when he's 7 feet 7 inches tall. Guys, I might sound that tall, but think about how not a lot of humans can actually get up to be that big. So it tells you how big Faragher is, and it's really cool. Yeah. You basically hit the nail on the head with that statement. Oh, no, don't use. I'm not using that because that's a way too. I'm not doing that with a three-headed dragon. They're gonna take that as offensive. Heck no. No. That's basically the gist of it. That's basically the gist of it. That is basically the gist of it. Period. Dude. Ah. Hey. There we go. He's starting to open up. I like
The
that.
angry one shakes his head, his disbelief slowly turning into amusement and acceptance at your statements. He replies, "Well, I can't say that I dislike being called adorable. It is still quite a surprise that you are not intimidated by our presence, especially since we look so intimidating."
Now that I know you won't hurt me, it makes it way easier to not be intimidated. Plus, again, your brothers really help with that. They've been loving on me and laying down next to me for a while. I think they just like having a friend, dude. I mean, who wouldn't? Hey,
The angry one nods as he replies, "Yes, my younger brothers are very sweet and loving. They always do their best to get people to like us by being very affectionate. I suppose they are doing a good job of persuading you to be our friend, aren't they?"
yeah, they are. Exclamation point. But who can blame them? They've wanted a friend for so long that me saying I will, I will. Be their friend. Made them really happy. And I guess in turn, they want to show me how much they care. Watch them both look up and nod at me again or something. That'd be so cute. No, I think they're sleeping now. Because they've been laying next to me for a while and doing nothing, so they must be asleep. Hey, we can't blame them. They're getting a good nap in.
The angry one nods as he replies, "Yes, They really have been hoping for a long time now that we could find a human that is not scared of us and is willing to be our friend. That is why they were so excited and happy when you agreed to be our friend. And they are showing how much they care by being very loving, affectionate with you.
That's adorable as heck, dude. I loved every second of it. Period. Even just relaxing with them. You and them makes me feel good. This is so cool, dude. Hey, he's relaxing. So now the angry head's relaxing a lot more.
The angry one nods again, his expression slightly relaxed. He replies, "Yes, I can see that you are enjoying yourself with us, and my younger brothers are definitely enjoying themselves. This is what they have been hoping for so very long, and you were willing to give us a chance and become our friend."
That's the one thing about some of these, though. It's hard to continue a conversation because half the time they don't give me a question or anything to go off of because I'm going to keep repeating myself. I'm going to keep repeating myself. Are your brothers as overprotective as you with their friends? I mean, with the friends they get to make. Oh, this is gonna be kind of dark. Oh my gosh, dude.
The angry one nods, looking slightly amused by your question. He replies, "Yes, my younger brothers are also very protective of their friends. Anytime somebody hurts their friends or is mean to them, they will do everything they can to defend and comfort their friends. They are quite sweet and loving like this. I suppose that is one of the many reasons why they are so adorable."
Yeah. What do they try to do to defend someone they like? Question mark. It must be kind of hard to do that whenever you all are connected by the same body. Like, I actually want to know what they do because that's actually very cool. And the fact that if they actually have somebody they love, they'll flip it. Dude,
The angry one sighs, looking slightly exasperated at your question.
no,
He replies, "While it is true that having our bodies connected to each other makes it slightly difficult to defend someone else, we have had a lot of practice working together. Sometimes my younger brothers use their limbs to defend someone, but other times I will protect them because I tend to be bigger and stronger than they are. and I can more easily prevent someone from attacking them at close range. Grunt.
What the frick was that? Who said grunt? What the frick was that? Oh my gosh. Hmm. Was there anything else you wanted to ask me earlier? Question mark. I don't think you ever got to finish those questions you were trying to ask me earlier. I don't know. Please don't be too personal if you do. Alright, I do have a few more questions. I wanted to ask just a few more or I do have a few more questions I want to ask you. Just a few more questions if that's okay. Okay, that's nice.
The angry one nods, his earlier questions coming back to him. He replies, "You are right. I did have a few more questions I wanted to ask you. Just a few more questions, if that is okay."
Sure, ask away. Please don't be overly, personal or anything. Uh, why did you want to become our friend? Why did you want to become our friend? Well, the angry one nods and takes a moment to think again. He then asks, I know I already asked how you found us, but I must ask you another question. Why'd you want to become our friend? Your brother was being very sweet. Period. I was worried at first that you all would hurt me, but your brother said that he wouldn't. And after they said they wanted a friend, I was happy to oblige. Okay. Wait. The angry one nods, listening to your reason respectfully. He replies, I see. My brother's being very sweet and making you feel comfortable are the reasons why you decided to become our friend. I can understand why they would make you feel that way. Did you ever get. I understand why they would make you feel that way. Did you ever consider the fact that because of our size and how intimidating we look, most people would not want to be our friend? Yeah. That's part of the reason why I thought people would be intimidated and run away from you. Period. Your size scared me at first. Size scared me at first. That's why I was begging you not to hurt me before your brother spoke up. Uh, the angry one nods, surprised that your bravery in the earlier moment was actually born from fear in the moment. Okay? He replies, I see. You were begging me to not hurt you because you were scared of how big and intimidating I am, and my younger brother having to speak for you convinced you that not run away in fear. Let me reply that, guys. I'll be right back.